Good evening, Board of Supervisors. My name is Michael Ludlum, and I would like to speak briefly about ivermectin, a drug that has been somewhat maligned by Supervisor Fletcher over the last few days. Indeed, he referred to it as a horse dewormer. Now, that is indeed true. Certainly, it does have a veterinary use. However, this is a classic example of setting up a straw man and attacking it, rather than facing reality. So, let's look at ivermectin through the eyes of Johns Hopkins University. And their recent study is analyzed by Cambridge-based researcher Juan Shami. Let's take a look at the state of Uttar Pradesh in India. This data shows how ivermectin knocked their COVID-19 cases and deaths, which we know were Delta variant, down to almost zero within weeks. A population comparable to the US, 241 million people in Uttar Pradesh, went from 35,000 cases and 350 deaths per day to nearly zero within weeks of adding ivermectin to their protocol. Let us slice it down to August 5th. Let's look at one day. In Uttar Pradesh, roughly 2/3 of our population, as a reminder, using ivermectin had a total of 26 new cases and exactly 3 deaths. By comparison, on August 5th, here in the good old USA, where we're enjoying all of our vaccines, we were blessed with 127,108 new cases per day and 574 new deaths. So, on August 5th, the U.S., without ivermectin, has precisely 4,889 times as many daily cases and 191 times as many deaths as Uttar Pradesh with ivermectin. So who is doing the missing forming? I ask you, in a state that has 4.9% of its population vaccinated, ivermectin worked. And it was not the one for horses, by the way. It was the game changer, and to conclude otherwise is categorically false. Support freedom, not tyranny.